Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back. My name is Cataclysm, and I'm your ghost host for the most, and it has been a while, hasn't it? Okay, so we are opening up here today with a game called Shivers. This game, long ago, I used to play this game. This was kind of like the introduction to my love for horror-esque, which turned into straight-up horror films, games, you name it. But Shivers is a fantastic game. It has been years since I've played it. It's a puzzle game, lots and lots of things, makes your brain work. My brain don't work so good, so let's get into it.
Perhaps you would like to enter your name in the museum guest book.
Perhaps I wouldn't. Cat.
This stair was kind of your idea, you know.
How?
But I'm glad I'm me out here and not you in there.
Oh, you're the one locking me in.
I think I've heard those same loving words before.
In the bedroom?
Like the time you guys dared me to spend the night at that cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you die in the museum tonight, I'll make sure she gives a eulogy at your funeral.
Pass.
We never would have made you spend the night here if you hadn't talked about this place so much.
Yeah, we thought you'd been kind of, well, obsessed, thinking you hearing voices and stuff coming from the museum and all. Too weird for me.
It's weird for me.
Hey, you know, maybe they're the voices of those kids who disappeared 15 years ago.
Right, the police never found the
15
bodies.
years ago?
Or the killer.
Yeah, and my sister, you know, Julie, the one in college, says Professor Windlenut went insane. He viciously murdered them and then buried their bodies in the basement of the museum.
Sounds like fun.
Well, what if he's hiding in that creepy museum right now, just waiting for another victim?
Yeah.
I hope so.
And the ghost of his victims are calling out to you, warning you.
Ring, ring. Hello? I think it's for you.
They heard that too.
That was just a dog howling.
There was something more
Please she
than that.
admits it.
Well, I didn't hear anything. I think this place is just getting us all spooked.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
You
can
already
back out
locked
at any
me
time.
in. I might as well.
Well, of course, if you did, you'd probably never live down the chicken jump.
That's true.
You'll be all right. Come on, I don't want to be late. for
Hey,
the
you're
movie.
gonna see a movie without me, you assholes.
Let you out.
Bye-bye.
What movie are you guys gonna see?
ya.
Later.
Guys? Fine. Whatever. They're leaving. Bye, fuckers. See you later when I figure out the mystery of something cool. Alright. Oh, that's locked. Ooh. Hello, giant dragon head. Ooh, a letter. Alright, Whitney and Son Ltd. to Sir Hubert Windlenot, Museum of the Strange and Unusual. Dear Hubert, the firm of Whitney and Son Ltd. has handled the legal and financial affairs of the Windlenots for 256 years, always in a discreet and trustworthy manner. In the tradition of Whitney and Son, James, my eldest, will continue serving you when I retire from the firm in a fortnight. He and Joffrey often played together as children, so I'm sure you remember him. James and I were pleased to attend Joffrey's wedding in London last April, and were surprised not to see you there. The Countess responded quite bitterly when asked about you. I tried to smooth things over by making a sizable donation, financial endowment, to the happy couple on your behalf. It puzzles your family and old friends as to why we have not heard from you in over 4 years, but we assume that the museum keeps you busy. I will not bother you further. However, in my absence, if the firm fails to live up to your expectations, let me know personally. Your servant and friend, Joseph P. Whitney. Alright. 29. Okay, so this game is full of puzzles. Full of them. So pretty much everything I'm looking at, I'm going to be assuming is going to be a part of some stupid puzzle I have to solve. So 29. Professor Windlenut's Museum of the Strange and Unusual. This way, opening soon. This way, huh? Alright. La, 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 la. Okay, there we go. I was like, excuse me. bunch of graffiti on the walls, presumably from hoodlums. What are those? Silver rainbows. I have a vague memory of this. Oh, can't get in. Let me in.
Welcome
Babe,
to
I'm
Professor
calling.
Windlenot's
Nope.
Museum of the Strange and
They already have an
Unusual.
automated message telling me to go away, aren't they?
Unfortunately, the museum is still preparing exhibits and hopes you will visit when we open sometime in the near future.
Sometime in the near future, they say. Even though the gate's locked, they have a very kind message out there for you telling you to fuck off. Okay. Okay, so orange harp. Can't do anything without pottery. So. Alright, so now we're going to try to go the back way, right? Because we can't get in the front door. There's a bunch of shit. This is going to be another part of a puzzle. I know it. The silver rainbow, the orange harp. Not sure about that thing. Ah, see, another one. So, a lime green shell. I'd like to know what that is over there. Doesn't seem clickable. Ooh, a bench. And another symbol. So, bronze circle. Alright. Hello. Okay, so we can't get across. We've got to open stones. Shock me, shock me. Alright. So let's try 256 because that was in the letter. And that was the only 3-digit one we saw. And of course it doesn't work. Does this have a 0 on it? It does, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll do... What was it? 29? Yep. No. Wait a second. Okay, so those were black on top. Okay, so I've got to flip them. Alright, fun. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna test this area really quick, though. Okay, so you cannot put anything too far over? So what can you... Okay, so you can do that. Okay, alright. Okay. So, that's gonna go... I've got to do this in less than 7 moves. I really need to think. That one there. 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 Ha ha ha. Hallelujah. Holy shit. I'm not gonna get lucky a second time on that, I'm sure. What the hell was that noise? It's the stones lifting. Okay. Yeah! Yeah, let's start the creepy monk chanting. That's normal. Okay, so we saw an orange heart. Where the hell were those S's? Did I already pass that and I just didn't notice? Probably. Oh, there it is. Okay, bronze circle. I didn't see white. I don't know. Oh wait, oh, that was already on it. It was a silver rainbow. Okay. Oh, why do I keep passing this? What's the matter with me? I'm seeing them and I'm just going, nope, that's not the one. Okay, well the only symbol I haven't seen that was an obvious white was that one. So, what about this one? Okay, so I need to flip these. This didn't look red to me, but maybe I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, let's just go down to the creepy old fucking dungeon. That sounds fun. We're gonna have a grand old time, you and me. Oh. Oh, and now it's gone. Oh, I can't see anything, you guys. Woo! Oh, hell no. Okay, where am I going? Okay, get me out of here. There is a fucking... Can I... Okay, thank you. I apparently have to pull it all the way down. Did I just get in an elevator or something? Like, what the fuck just happened? Why did the door shut? No? Okay, so I turned on the power, I guess. That's where the sound changes. Oh, but bone scraping is still there. That's super. Shit. Okay. Further down into the scary fucking maze. At least it's lit up. And we found a boat. Alright. Let's see what we got over. He is very dead. Excuse me, sir. I probably shouldn't be poking dead bodies in this game. I know better. Oh, okay. Egyptian hieroglyphics. Egyptian hieroglyphs explained. Egyptian hieroglyph meaning man, meaning woman. Akhenaten tried to introduce monotheistic worship of the god Aten unsuccessfully into Egypt and began its downfall. Son of Queen T and Amenhotep III. Changed his name from Amenhotep IV to Akhenaten and caused the name Amen to be chiseled out of all the monuments, even his father's. His wife was the beautiful Nefertiri. Wife of Akhenaten, mother of 6 daughters. Wow, talk about luck. Didn't get one boy out of that. Cleopatra ruled during the period after Egypt was conquered by Alex the Great and before the Roman conquest. Lady T, wife of Amenhotep III, mother of Amenhotep IV, was a commoner married by a pharaoh. Seneferu, first ruler of the 4th dynasty, built the Bent Pyramid and the Red Pyramid. Semti, also known as Hesepti. Tutankhamun? Yeah, Tutankhamun. 1400 BC, living image of Amen, became king at age 9. That's a young age to rule. It's a lot of stress. Another cartouche, which means Tutankhamun. My brain is just not awake for this. Amenhotep. Amenhotep? His mummy was discovered wrapped in flower petals. Don't expect me to actually be able to say these correctly, because I'm sure it's going to get worse. Okay. Ramses, noted for the building of temples at Abu Simbel, known to have sired over 100 children. Yuck! Queen Nefertiri, wife of Ramses, her mummy found buried in a sarcophagus over 10 feet high. I gave her props because he let her... Anyway. I thought... I'm not going to say this right. Thotmes? Tahotomes. I don't know. One of the first Egyptian mummies ever to be uncovered. Queen Mutimua, I think is how it's said. Wife of the guy whose name I can't say. He had to ask her for her hand 7 times before he finally threatened to cut off her head. That didn't really happen, I think. Fuck. Northwest, south, and east. Okay. So, if it's anything I know about this game, I am going to have to write things down. I am looking for my notepad. It looks pretty strange, probably. But I need to write down that north, south, east, and west, because I know if I don't, I'm going to regret it. So, see? Clean sheet of paper that probably just completely whited me out. So, let's see. North is like a little weird squiggly guy with 2, a head and then a body, and then a 2. And then south is gonna make that one a little bigger. Is a south with like a scarab type thing on it. And then like a little pyramid, a little pitchfork there. And then a 2. And then west is gonna be a candle, 2 dots, and west. Okay, and then east is gonna be a candlestick, a foot. I assume that's a foot. Little dots, and then another one of those thingies. My drawing is extremely crude. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the general rough drawing of that. And a page has been torn out, probably to explain to me how to get rid of the hexes. Oh, and it's... Okay, so what was that last page then? Okay, so there was nothing in notes. Alright, thanks, dead dude. We appreciate you. Alrighty then. Okay, let's go over the creepy lake. Okay. Okay, so what, the parking brake is on? No, that looks like it locks it down. Oh, there are two of them. No, don't stop doing that, because that means this goes in that direction. Okay, so let's lock that side down. Hello? Thank you. And then we lift this side up, and then we can start. Ta-da! Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Throw the monster overboard and listen to it scream. Aw, you know some shit's gonna go down. You know. You know. I don't like that thing. Hey, it takes all my life away. That must be our life bar then. Alright. Whatever. I'm just trying to get to my destination, man. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? Okay. Let's put down the parking brake in case we gotta make a quick getaway. A quick getaway in this fucking thing. Alright. Let's get out of here. What was that? See, it disappeared. It was in the next scene. I didn't think I'd break it. Ah, fuck. Did I just die? Oh, no, it's the professor.
15 long years in this prison. You, get out. Do not meddle in things beyond
I
your
do it often.
understanding. You will pay
I'm
for
sure
your
I will.
curiosity. You are in grave danger. They are so evil. Already some of your life essence has been stolen. I was too old, not fast enough. The Ixupi are so
The Ixupi?
evil. It is imperative to find all the vessels, because it seems only when they are united with their talismans do they have any power. My plan was to use them on the Ixupi before
Ixupi
any more of them escape
talisman.
into the world. I believe they cannot resist the vessels as long as they're with the talismans and you approach directly. This vessel here is of no use to you, however. Its Ixupi is the one who robbed me of my essence. And he has escaped into the world. And they've ruined my museum!
They've ruined my museum! Okay, so that guy's been trapped for 15 years? How the fuck is it? So who's been taking care of the museum then? Like, you would think after 15 years, ah, fuck, we better save, because this is another one of those stupid things, isn't it? Okay. So, you would think after 15 years that if, like, no one was doing anything with this property, that maybe they would have demolished it, but it's just my best guess. Howdy! Okay. Fuck. Another puzzle. Super. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, man. Alright. Okay.
6.5 hours later.
This is bullshit! What the fuck? Okay, thank you. God damn it, I almost had it solved, too. Stupid.
Eventually.
Ta-da! Oh my god, that was stupid. I don't even understand why that puzzle had to be so complicated, but okay. It was a very easy puzzle depending on where those golden blocks were. It was not for me with those two in the way. I don't see any feasible way I could have beaten that anyway. I kind of think this game has that too, where it just has just kind of inexcusable placement. Okay, so I kind of want to do this again, just in case I need that exit route in a hurry. Route. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that'll leave it open, probably not, but at least it's open. It sounds like they closed the doors behind me. That's great. Okay, so where the fuck am I? Do you hear that? I'm not fucking with whatever that is in there. Is there anything on the floor? Okay. September 17th, 1980, my dearest Joffrey. So this is like 1995, I'm gonna assume. I was deeply gratified to receive your letter. After 8 years, I was afraid you would never forgive me. Your letter, however, gave me hope that I might once again be a part of your life. You may not be aware of this, but your mother feels that feel it best that I distance myself from you. It was perhaps correct. She was perhaps correct. When I first dreamed of the museum, you were to be a part of it. Sorry, I had to find my place again. 20 years have passed, and it is still incomplete. I do feel, however, that with the Siegfried Schwartz acquisition and an upcoming trip to Zimbabwe, my collection will be complete. It's been a little while since I've had to read cursive regularly. It's funny because I write it, but I can't read other people's very well. Great. Please come view the museum and tell me what you think. Yours is the opinion I treasure most in all of the world. I assume, because he didn't get to finish reading his letter, because somebody came in and fucked up his shit. Okay. September 30th, 1988, Mount Pleasant Tribune. Is this the boy who's been following me? Teenager still missing. Police baffled. Police are baffled by the disappearance of Beth Nelson and Merrick Campbell. A witness reported seeing the pair last together from leaving the high school on Friday. While the police are treating the disappearance as a runaway, students at the school insist that the pair were not that close. No way would he run off with her. Beth was always following Merrick around, but I think he just put up with her. She wasn't very popular, said the cheerleader, Stephanie Stiles. Sounds like somebody has a crush. Police became aware of the missing teenagers early Saturday morning when Merrick's father, John Campbell, reported the disappearance of his son. Recently relocated from New York City, Mr. Campbell teaches chemistry at the local university. I know there has been foul play. Merrick would never run away as he plans to attend Harvard next fall, Mr. Campbell stated. Mrs. Rachel Nelson, a Mount Pleasant native and a mother of the missing girl, was working Friday night at Bob's Tavern and was not aware of her own daughter's absence until the police came to question her on Saturday. The girl's father is living out of state, and the police have reported that he has no knowledge of his daughter's whereabouts. If anyone has any information leading to the location of these two teenagers, please be sure to contact the police or the newspaper. Alright. So at least they tried to make this look legit, because it says presidential candidate Ronald Reagan received a hero's welcome. At least they try to make it like immersive. Tornado hits local trailer park. Never seen nothing like it, says mayor. I'll bet. Alright, what we got here? Must explore, little thing right here. Atlanta solved. Expedition forms to search for Atlantis. Bimini, the lost city of Atlantis, may yet be found if Dr. John Palermo and Sir Hubert T. Windlenot have their way. Dr. Palermo maintains that Bimini Island is the western tip of the much larger continent of Atlantis that once covered the entire area known as the Bermuda Triangle. Previous research has been focused on the west side of the island where the marble columns and an underwater road have been discovered. I'm just going to call him Windlenot. Second son, Sir William Windlenot, Earl of Runcorn, you see what I mean, is funding the new expedition. Now residing in the United States, Professor Windlenot, as he now prefers to be called, has funded many archaeological expeditions and will soon be opening a museum to house the artifacts that he has collected. The museum seeks to explain not only the mystery of Atlantis, but many other unexplained mysteries, Sir Windlenot explained. Okay, well, we kind of get that at this point, that he's been collecting shit. Probably shit that doesn't belong to him. Oh god, it's a tape recorder. Oh, and don't you love how the sound cuts out? Oh. Okay, let's hear it.
30th of September, 1980. Returning from Africa, I discovered something profoundly disturbing. Someone has been here. Furniture has been tipped over. And the book, Egyptian Hieroglyphics Explained.
That was the guy who was dead in the
Not in its
basement.
place in the library, but face down here on the office floor. And oddly, one of the pages is torn out. And I feel the presence of...
So wait. He knows that a book that's been stolen had a page torn. Well, maybe it had the page torn out before it got stolen.
The puzzles. When I created them, I never stopped to think they would be an obstacle in the event of some
Terrible
occurrence. The Ixupi. Someone has released
It
them
was
from
probably
their
your buddy.
vessels. Never has anything been so evil. A name written in the living.
Merrick. Oh, that was the kid.
Who is he? One of the missing youngsters here in
I
my
think somebody
museum?
killed those kids
Are
and
they
pinned it
both
on
here?
them.
Can they still be alive? Evil entities attacking from everywhere, robbing me of my
scary
life
noise.
essence. I can't seem to find the right vessel for each Ixupi. Without it, they can't be captured. Without it, I am doomed. Get back! Get out of my museum! Oh.
I wish I never brought you here. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's just call the police. Okay, we can't call the police. That's good. Scrapbook. Windlenot does it again. Sir Hubert Windlenot has been asked to withdraw his name from the Royal Society. His latest request by the Society was prompted by Windlenot's presentation of a Griffith found in a tar pit in Turkey. Sir John S. Brown, president of the Society, made the following statement. Sir Hubert Windlenot is infamous in the 20th century for his capacity to embrace even the tallest of tales as proof of his own theories. This so-called griffin was fabricated from a pterodactyl, a saber-toothed tiger, and a raptor, all found conveniently in the same pit. He is a charlatan, not an archaeologist, and should not be considered one. You will remember, dear reader, that only last year, Windlenot funded a major exhibition to search for the entrance to a subterranean world and tried to prove that Stonehenge was built by space aliens. It's my kind of guy who's that tinfoil hat shit. I'm into it. Yeah. This writer admits that Windlenot's theories sound a bit far-fetched, but I for one hope he continues his research. Well, he was right about his Ixupi, right? Oh shit, wait. Museum groundbreaking held Saturday. Mount Pleasant Mayor Jim Wilton and the President of Chamber of Commerce Bob Taylor and assist Sir Hubert Windlenot in the groundbreaking of Professor Windlenot's Museum of the Strange and Unusual, scheduled to open in the spring of 1961. Those trees in the background are very scary. Windlenot's Museum opening ? Museum of Broken Dreams. When Windlenot appeared in Mount Pleasant 11 years ago, he brought a breath of fresh air to his tired college town. After teaching just one semester at the college, he took the title of professor and announced that he would build a museum where he would bring the wonders of the world to our little town. Our hopes soared. This meant new jobs during the construction of the museum and a surge of tourism to boost our economy. Our hopes soon died, however, when the professor announced that only outside contractors would be used to keep the secrets of the museum from being exposed. Then, yesterday, he announced that the museum, which is already 5 years overdue, would require at least another 3 years to complete. I, for one, am tired of having my hopes and dreams for a better Mount Pleasant dashed on the rocks of Professor Windlenot's museum. I believe it will never open. April 4th, 1970. Geoffrey P. Windlenot, son of the absent Windlenot, and Lady Mary Elizabeth Windlenot, will be attending Oxford in the fall. The Windlenots have not only attended Oxford for 7 generations, but have been generous benefactors as well. Geoffrey will follow in his grandfather's footsteps. Sir William Windlenot, Earl of Runcorn, and study banking, hoping to work for the family firm upon graduation. Artifacts sold. The personal possessions of Sigfeld? Oh, I thought it was Siegfried. It's Sigfeld Schwartz, who died 23 years ago, were sold today to the Sir Hubert Windlenot, who offered and paid an undisclosed amount for the entire collection. The official said that he was interested in never-resolved rumors surrounding the mysterious death of Mr. Schwartz. When questioned, the buyer said, "I believe his demise is related to pottery vessels, and I hope are still included among his possessions." These vessels have been reportedly linked to the deaths of several individuals, each found shriveled and mummified. Oh yeah, I want those. Just fucking sign me up. I am interested in the vessels from an archaeological standpoint, however. Sir Windlenot plans to exhibit the vessels in the museum he has founded, May 24th, 1977. Alright. Ah, another letter. Lots of reading in this game, sorry. May 14th, 1972. My dear Hubert, I want to thank you for resigning from the Royal Society and abiding the shame of being publicly dismissed. While our friends have not forgotten how you embarrassed us, oh, nice lady, I'm sure. I can already tell this is from his wife. They at least have the courtesy to refrain from mentioning your indiscretions in public. Had the Griffin been your only lapse, I think Sir Brown would have dismissed it. But you were constantly presenting things like curses of tombs, a mummified cyclops, proof of life in outer space, and even a unicorn. I know that you felt slighted by your colleagues, and that was why you left England, but Hubert, your reputation is that of a trickster, not a scientist. I'm worried that our son might not be accepted into the proper social circles. Oh, proper social circles. Which brings me to the point of this letter. It would be better for Joffrey if you would cease all communications with him. His future is far too important to risk jeopardizing it with dreams of a father digging up some myth from a desert tomb. I'm sorry, is she trying to say that archaeology is stupid? I trust that you will do the honorable thing and leave Joffrey alone while you play with your museum. With regards, Mary Elizabeth Windlenot. Don't even use my name, bitch. You're fucking rude. Oh, I just wanted to close the door. Hey, what is that? An eyeball opened. Is this one of the talisman? Interesting. Okay. Okay, I get it. Put it back down. I guess I can't open that because I don't know how to move a chair. Okay. Sure. Oh, you know what? We should save. It's been a bit. Okay. You know, actually, with that said, I might go ahead and stop us here. I'm gonna go ahead and thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy being back. It's been a long stint between moving and having a lot of health problems, but, I just want to power through it because this is where I'm happy. So, anyway, you'll get another video again from me soon. I will see you again. Bye-bye. So interesting over there that you've got to fucking run it to it. Okay. No! Go the fuck away. I hate these guys. No! Well, I'm gonna die a lot, aren't I?